What up? So today we are reacting to Buride. Buride is this really cool YouTuber. I've seen a lot of his newer videos, but I haven't seen his old videos. Or maybe I have and I just don't remember. But we're gonna look at his Types of Kids in High School series. Now, I don't really remember this one, but I do remember that there's 3 parts in this series. Start out.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential.
So I'm sure it's safe to say that a lot of us have these types of kids in our school, whether you're middle school, high school, or God forbid you're watching these videos as a young jit. But hey, I don't really know for sure, but I know for a fact, at least you got one of these kids at your school. Come on, whether you were popular in school or you weren't, I'm sure you noticed these stereotypes throughout school. Alright, so the first one we're gonna start with is the fucking "where my hug at" guy. Oh my fucking god, dude. This dude thinks he has like immaculate riz, right? Like this dude will go the whole extra 9 miles just to get some play. Like bro will walk a girl to class and everything. Like I always seen this one kid at my school that would fucking walk. It was a different girl every day. I'm like, god damn, what is this dude doing? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And before they would walk into class, this kid would be like, oh, where my hug at? Man, if she really wanted to give you a hug, she would give you a hug, bro. Like, I thought I was down, man. But this dude would be asking, like, 50 different fucking girls for a hug. Like, come on, bro. Next up, we got the nerd. So now the nerd is, like, that one fucking kid that always reminds the teacher, actually, there was homework assigned yesterday. Everybody's just...
teacher's pet. Those are the ones who, the teacher's pet nerds, or the annoying nerds is what I like to call them. And then there's the chill ones that just keep to themselves, you know? They have a few friends, not many. Just a chill person. They just are nerdy. I think I'm one of the chill nerds, honestly.
It's like, oh, really? Who invited this? Really? Like, we're just trying to leave. Like, the class was done. Like, why could you just shut your mouth, bro?
I'm pretty lucky in middle school, because for my first 2 grades, being no, I'm not gonna say it. You guys are gonna reference the meme. I'm not gonna say it. But they don't have homework. The 8th graders sadly do have homework.
Like, it's just high school. It really ain't that deep. Like, I mean, although my grades were pretty good, I still didn't give a fuck about the homework and shit like that. This kid probably ended up getting jumped a few times, hell, maybe shoved into a few lockers. Next up is the vape lord. I'm sure y'all know this kid. This dude would just, like, fucking go into the bathroom and vape all the time. There's multiple of them. It's like a fucking cult. Like, goddamn. Can y'all just wait till you get home? I know y'all got, like, a crippling addiction, but damn. Like, trust me, your life will be so much better if you just work towards stopping. Like, these people can't even go the entire school day without it. Like, they gotta suck on it like a fucking pacifier, dude. Come on. And not to mention,
like, if you're addicted to something or not, it is very hard to get rid of an addiction, dude.
Some of the vape kids I went to school with, god damn, they were so rude. I don't know why. Like, I walked into the bathroom one day, and I saw some kids vaping. One of them asked me if I wanted to hit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I just walk in, and I take a shit. Rookie mistake, bro. And as they walk out, they just start laughing at me and shit like that. Oh, he's a pussy, you didn't want to hit. And they literally just fucking shut the lights off. I'm like, god damn it, now I gotta wipe my ass in the dark. Thanks, I really appreciate that. I really had to use a goddamn flashlight to help me wipe my ass. Thanks a lot. Next up is the emo kid. Now, a lot of people just like to dress emo, you know, which is fine, right? Everybody's got their own aesthetic style that they rock with. But these kids, they were just down terrible. Like, I don't know what was up with them. They would just write fucking poems about how their life is so hard and how life is meaningless and add some Joker-ass quote in their poem. But come on, we all know your mom just like copped you a BMW. Here, Timothy.
Bro, he's just trying to get bitches. He's just trying. He's just trying to be cool. It ain't working. Like, there's one kid who's trying to make up lies saying he ran away home. His parents abuse him, shit like that. Like, jeez. Jeez, dude. Oh, you do not need to do that. Quit capping your ass. Take that cap off. And, kid, if you're watching that, yeah, only to the kid who's doing that.
You can drive this to school now. Thanks, Mom. Yes, life is hard, and you know, people go through hard times, but
yeah, life can suck at times.
doesn't make you like super special compared to everybody else. Somebody would kill to have rich parents to buy them a BMW or some shit. But you're over here like, oh, I hate my parents, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next up is the hot Cheeto girl. They just sit in the back of the classroom. They have like 2 other friends and they just talk about like drama or whatever. They have long ass nails and
I mean, there's majority of the kids in my middle school, like, they dress like that, they just aren't like that, but there's this one group, like, one time I was at lunch, I was gonna sit down, like, there's, like, you can sit on the bleachers during lunch, and I just passed, like, this group of people that, like, hot Cheeto girls, I just smelled them, and it freaking reeked! Like, I passed by them, it freaking smelled, like, jeez, are they part of Discord Night or something?
they just munch on fucking any spicy snack they can get their hands on in the back of the classroom. And for some reason, they always, like, kind of have the same archetype. Like, it's crazy. Like, they got the same cut, the same build. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, to be honest with you, there's not really much to be said about that one. Next up is the jock.
I'm not really a curly hair guy.
Now, the jock, or the Brad or Chad, whatever the hell you want to call him, you know, most of the girls at the school really liked him, alright? He was that guy, but he was also kind of a dick, so he would constantly use
like, bruh. Oh, like, you know, a lot of the jocks, you know, I haven't really gotten many jocks. Like, the jocks in my elementary school were just bitches, or just assholes. Like, they just would not shut up. Well, a few of them were. Some of them were actually pretty chill and genuine. Shouts out to Brecken, Solon, and Lewis for being chill. I mean, probably you guys aren't watching that, but you guys are chill. You guys are chill. You're the chill ones.
People and shit like that, and it was just like he would sometimes just use his cool points to his advantage. Like, he would just kind of just get people to do things for him. Like, he would ask someone to do his homework or send him the answers to the homework, and he'd basically have to do nothing. Like, he'd have Stacy sending him the math homework, John sending him the science. You get the idea. Like, it was crazy.
Sorry, what, Mom? Sorry, guys.
He didn't have to do anything, but he still graduated. All he had to do was just be good at sports. Everyone would like him. And nah, I was about to let this one slide, but nah.
You gotta at least do some work in, like, elementary school. That shit actually is used in everyday life. Like, high school and middle school, like, the stuff there is merely used depending on the career you want to pursue.
We cannot let this one go. The band kids. A lot of kids in band, they're pretty chill.
Now, there's a difference between a band kid and a kid in band. But he'll explain what a band kid is.
You know, they like music, but there's always that one fucking kid in band that just says the most unfunny shit and just, like, references, like, really unfunny memes.
I mean, really the only meme I do is the meme. That one, I think, is just a good reaction meme.
And all that. Like, it's crazy how much he matches a Reddit mod. Like, he's referencing, like, Among Us memes and shit. And didn't that game die, like, 2 years ago? Like, come on now. Kind of like a Reddit mod in real life, basically. Next up, we got the gym sweat. And holy hell, bro would sweat his fucking nuts off if that meant he would win at gym basketball.
Oh, yeah, the PE sweats, bro. They annoying, bro. I'm like, bro, you don't have to go do all that. Bro, like, the PE sweat is crazy. Easy, like, but hey, man, if you're in a sport you don't like and it's on your team, you basically get a free day.
He would talk to his homies about, oh yeah, the gym basketball game. I was dunking on kids like Shaquille O'Neal. You already know how it is. And even if the kid just, like, literally wasn't trying, like, he would literally still dunk on him. Sometimes if I was good at a sport, like football, for example, I was pretty decent at flag football. Sometimes we would play in gym and, like, the sweats would be, like, fucking sweating their nuts off. I would sweat on the sweats, bro. I would fucking moss their ass and shit. When he was the cornerback and I was the receiver, I was dusting his ass, bro.
Sometimes I would just try hard on the tryhards just to put their ego down.
I was like, alright, let me make sure I get by this kid, so this way I sweat on the sweats. Okay, that sounded fucking weird. And now a lot of you might be wondering, well, what stereotype are you?
Alright, part 2, guys, let's go.
Types of kids in high school, part 2. I'm sure a lot of you were waiting for this, so I just had to deliver. And now there are a variety of types that I still have yet to go over, so I figured, why not make it into a part 2? Oh yeah, and by the way, if you didn't watch part 1, you don't have to watch it to understand this video. Now this first one was the umbrella that I fell under in high school. The NPC. That's right, I didn't do shit. I was just going through the motions of the day and kind of just living life. Like I would have a script of responses ready, like I was the biggest NPC on the planet, swear to God. I mean, I really didn't talk that much, to be honest. I was just like itching to get out of school so I could go home and play Xbox with my friends or something. I didn't give a shit about getting girls or anything. I just wanted the school day to be over. Next up is the teacher's pet. Now, everybody knows this fucking guy, right? Everybody knows that there's this one kid that always tries to please the teacher. He's always on his knees kissing the teacher's ass, like no matter what it is.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the teacher's pet. Like if you're making it like worse for the class, then it's bad. But you can do other stuff, like you can ask for your grades. You know, you can be nice to the teacher. I don't mind that. It's just as long as as long as you're just not making it worse for the class, then I'm fine. Then I'm fine with it, you know?
He will snitch on you just for some extra brownie points with the teacher.
Teacher, Brian is cheating on his assignment. I believe you have to give him an F now.
Oh, shut your stupid ass. I swear to God, that shit annoys me to no end. Next up, we got the anime kid. Now, the anime kid is the type of kid that just...
Honestly, the only two animes I watch are Pokemon and Beyblade Burst. That's like the only two I watch. The other shit is just weird.
Fucking run through the halls Naruto running. Now, this isn't somebody who just watches anime. This is the kid...
At my school, we either call it Naruto running, or we call it Sonic running, because Sonic does the same thing.
That literally just fucking Naruto runs down the hallway, walks into school with anime cosplay, or any sort of anime trip, and just will not shut the fuck up about anime. No matter when it is in the day, no matter what point it is, this kid will always somehow bring up anime. Yo, did you guys do your math homework?
Nah, that shit is ass. What the fuck is the point of homework?
I don't even know why we have this many problems just to forget it the next day.
You guys know why I didn't do my math homework?
Why not?
Because I was too busy watching Naruto.
What the fuck is a Naruto?
Oh, jeez.
Well, actually, Naruto is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Masashi Kinoshita. It tells the story of Naruto Uzumaki.
Just dip, alright? Next up is the stoner. This kid's always sent to Yodi Land. Every day in class, like he just goes through the school day stoned. It's impossible for him to go through the school day not with any substances. If he can't go on an adventure to Yodi Land with grass anymore, right? He'll want to try other substances. He'll want to try shit like magic mushrooms or tabs, if you know what I mean. Like, he gets his hands on anything.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try this like once in my life and never again.
And he will not go through the school day sober. Like, one time I sat next to this kid who was obviously stoned in class, and everybody knew he was stoned because at lunch he took his sandwich and like missed his mouth, and everybody was like, bro, you are fucking gone. We were in chemistry and he was fucking up the experiment that we were doing for the day. Everybody at our table was like, okay, we got this, don't touch anything. We don't want it to be because of us that the school burns down. Okay, next up, I don't even know what to call this one, but I think you all know this. It's that kid at lunch that mixes the most weird concoctions of food and eats it. It's that kid. You know, every day
I'll call him the concoction kid.
at lunch, you know, you and the boys gather around, and this kid always tries to make like the grossest food combinations and impress everybody by eating it. It's gross, bro. It's disgusting. Like, I'm trying to eat here. You know, I'm not trying to look at that. I'm not trying to look at some kid that mixes his milk and hot sauce with ketchup and then dips his fry in it. Yo, bro, what are you doing? Bro, I'm like mixing my food right now. Can't you see? Bro, like, look how gross this is. I'm just mixing everything on my plate. Bro, what the hell is the point of that? I just want to see what it tastes like, man. Guys, I'm gonna eat it. Watch me eat it. This is gonna go down in school history. Are you ready for this? Bro, that looks like fucking throw up. Why would you even want to eat that?
How is that even edible?
Of course it is, man. Your stomach's gonna hate you later. We'll leave it at that.
Whoa. That's sick, bro.
Yeah, literally, he's going to get sick. What the hell did he just eat? That is fucking disgusting.
One time I did that, and like in elementary school, and I learned my lesson after that. I'm like the only one who remembers that.
Next up is the blue hair girl. It's that one girl, right?
He means the chronically Twitter user. He's that chronically Twitter user, so freaking annoying and argumentative. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm argumentative too, but jeez. You can't even say a joke around that one. Well, like, when I realized, like, I accidentally get a little too far, I apologize and just say I'm being an asshole, because I am.
It's offended by anything. They don't necessarily have to have blue hair. It's kind of a term that a lot of people use, so I'm just going with it. This girl literally mauled, seethed at the fucking mouth whenever somebody says something that offends her. Yo, what's up?
Bad, like, I mean, it's not the greatest joke to make, but jeez, it's a joke. I mean, not a very good one, but it's a joke.
Bro.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Not much, just chillin', ate a hot dog for lunch. No homo, though.
Excuse me. How could you use such language like that?
No homo. I mean, yeah, of course, we're not trying to eat that. That's hella disgusting.
The lunch table. I cannot believe you.
Bro, why are you even sitting here?
Don't question me. I can't believe what you just said.
What do you mean? He just said no homo.
I don't care. That's extremely offensive, and you need to be canceled, mister, right now.
Bro, we are in a...
What? Bro. He is in, like, the... He's, like, in the 10th grade. I don't think he even had a YouTube channel at that time.
school cafeteria. What possible canceling are you gonna do?
I just opened Twitter, actually, and I got my 10 followers to cancel you.
Yeah, they also live on Twitter. Bro, how do you even live on such a toxic-ass platform? Next one is the kid that thinks they're an animal.
Oh,
dude, I can't believe I even have to say that. This is now...
The closest I've seen as a furry was in elementary school. It wasn't really, you know, furry, just somebody just put a cat, put a fake cat tail on their backpack. A fake one, not a real one. That'd be hella disgusting. That's like the closest thing ever. Outside of Halloween.
Like a relatable thing. Like, oh yeah, I had that kid at my school. Like, there was literally a kid at my friend's college that thinks he's a fucking lizard. And no, I'm not joking. Like, I can't believe people are walking around genuinely believing they're like some sort of animal. They're implementing litter boxes in some schools for students that identify as cats. Like, goddamn, bro, you're not a fucking animal just because you wear cat ears to school. We are getting to the point where students are walking around on all fours. Like, this is just getting ridiculous. Next up is that kid who's like always late. And this one's me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I pull up to my classes like...
But it's like 30 seconds late, bro. Oh, it's because the bathroom.
10 minutes late all the time.
And the minutes to go. Oh, before you hate on my school, listen. My school is small as hell. Like, it's only 150 students, kind of small. So...
Teachers don't even say anything, so I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And these kids that always pull up late, you know, they have a well-balanced breakfast, you know, a nice sleep, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for.
I don't even have a good sleep until late. Just because I had to go to the bathroom. It sucks. Like, I don't want to ask them, because I don't want to ask the teachers to go to the bathroom as soon as I get into class. I could have just gone in the middle of it. So I think it just needs, like, 1 or 2 more minutes to do this shit.
I'm not trying to walk around like a zombie all day. That's what I did in high school, and I'm not trying to do that again. Now that I'm in college, bro, I'm that kid. Fuck being a goddamn zombie. I'm trying to take my sweet-ass time in the morning. Next up, we got the class clown. Now, the class clown is either a hit or miss, bro. Sometimes the class clown...
Now, like, I'm one of my friends named Carter. He's a really cool guy. One time, we were doing this little rotation in my literature class for groups. And it was like this rock, paper, scissors themed one. Kinda forgot how it worked outside. But we just had to do rock. It was just something rock, paper, scissors related. So it was somebody's turn, and they did rock, paper, scissors, shoot. But as soon as it said shoot, Carter said fart as loud as he could, and he got sent outside. And I mean, hey, and I just thought, and funny thing is, I got sent out too. Well, not actually. She just forgot to send me out. She said she would send me out, but I didn't. All because I said the joke was funny. It was a fart joke. What do you have against a fart joke? But either way, back to this. Sorry for interrupting.
Clown be cracking like Adam Sandler level jokes, and other times the class clown is just missing. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of just a miss. So today, class, we're gonna be going over ratios. Yo, no way, bro! The teacher just ratioed the class. Like, bro, just shut the fuck. And that is exactly what a miss looks like. You know, sometimes the class will give you a pity snicker, like, haha. Nobody thought that was funny. All right, let's keep it a bean. Next up, we got the pickup artist. Now, the pickup artist. Now, all this this kid gives a damn about is having immaculate riz and his skills with talking to girls. Like, he doesn't care about making money, he doesn't care about working out or any of that. His entire life is dedicated to just rizzing up girls. That's literally his entire life. And when the boys ask this kid to hang out, he's like, nah man, like, I'm busy, I got hella planned. When he's just sitting in his room just Snapchatting a girl. Like, bro, you're not doing anything. Like, come hang.
Like, bro, just admit it. You ain't getting bitches, bro.
Out with the boys, bro. What the fuck are you doing? And then when you say the girls are coming, oh boy, he's like, oh yeah, I'm pulling up, guys. And when a kid like this gets a girlfriend, he ignores the boys. And the boys are unfortunately just a pastime. Next up, we got the weirdo. Now, the weirdo, this kid's just fucking odd, alright? He says like the most out-of-pocket shit in class, does the most out-of-pocket shit. Like, one time, there was this kid that was literally fucking beating it in the bathroom. Like, goddamn.
I said that one kid who be beating it in the bathroom. Like, one time, I went to the bathroom, which is actually pretty recent. It's only a couple days ago. And I looked at the urinal stall, and it's just covered in this dry, sticky stuff. I was thinking, yo, did somebody do it in the bathroom, bro? Who was beating it in the bathroom? I took a closer inspection. Like, I didn't actually notice this until I touched the urinal handle. I don't think it would dry up like that, because there was like, it was like a dry drop on it, so, I mean, I don't know if it's beaten glass or somebody just sticking sap to their hand and putting it on the, like, sticking tree sap and putting it on their, on the handle, but jeez, bro, that's freaking sick.
Bro, like, can you just wait? Like, Jesus Christ. Or let alone, they watch, like, the weirdest shit in class. Like, I don't know what it is, but every time you just look at some kid, it's Chromebook.
They watch, like, the thing, you know, the thing with the black and orange logo, and Gacha Light videos. That is weird.
That is a weirdo. You just see the most odd shit. You look at this kid's computer, he's reading like a Wattpad fan fiction. Or he's watching, that. Usually when kids are bored in class, they'll just play games. So this dude, on the other hand, he's up to like the weirdest shit. And I always end up behind him, so I have no choice but to see his screen. Thank you all for 15K. I appreciate the support a lot. I mean, we're growing like crazy right now. You guys are the fucking...
like 700K, like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're going crazy. Times Kids in High School 3. From what I remember, Birdie and Duck collabed it on this one, and they did this one. And, you know, it's...
Writing a book is hard. Knowing if it's good, even harder. Meet manuscript analysis.
Let's see how this goes.
High school, you either thought it was booty cheeks or you loved it. Or you were just powering through just to get by. And whatever you thought about high school, we all ran into these types of kids before. Now this is a third part to Birdie's Types of Kids in High School series. And we both brainstormed some new ones, so let's just jump right in. First up, we got the SoundCloud rapper. Or the rapper. Like,
nah, the SoundCloud rapper, bro. Like, I only go on to SoundCloud to listen to, like FNF songs. That's really all I do on SoundCloud. Because I don't have a Spotify account.
this kid believes it, that he can make it out the slums. And most of the time, the music
honestly, if you're a SoundCloud rapper, you got a lot to learn about rapping. Like, I don't know shit about rapping, but I already know that there's a lot to learn about rapping.
So trash, and he's just posting it on, like, his Snapchat story or something. Like, yo, go turn up to this new
Snapchat story, bro. Oh, there's more to life.
Album just dropped. Promoting it on your Snapchat story isn't it, bro. You gotta put more work in than that. Yo, did you see John's story? This dude just dropped a whole project.
I already know that shit's ass.
Alright, here goes nothing. Hey, shout out my boys in the jam. Shout out Lil Boo. Shout out Lil Booty Doo. Spin the block. Yeah. We think we'll step, get no problem. The boy is identical, he is a doctor. Alright, we're turning this shit off. I mean, in all fairness, some SoundCloud rappers might be good at your school. But let's be real, most of the time they suck. And they make whatever that was. Next up, we got the hallway athlete. Now this motherfucker thinks he's an all-pro prospect or something. Because he's like jumping up, touching the ceiling or like the door frame. He's juking kids in the hallway. And you bet your ass when he sees a basketball hoop, he is jumping up and touching it. We all gotta know the hallway athlete. It's just
like, you know, like the top of the door frame, right? A lot of kids are just always trying to jump and hit the door frame and see who's the highest. Like, this trend started like in 5th grade, and it's still kind of going strong in my school. in 6th grade in middle school now.
Staple throughout schools all across the world. Like, you look over at that kid for 1 second, he looks like he's walking, and then all of a sudden, you're a little bit too close to the hallway athlete, and the hallway's pretty crowded. So what does he do? He pretends like he's hitting the hole like a running back, and he goes for the touchdown. But if you're, like, right in front of each other, he'll hit you with the shimmy, like, ooh. Then we got the sleeper. This one was me. Just something about getting up at 7 in the...
I mean, I'm a very picky person when it comes to my sleep, so even when I am tired, I can't go to sleep. You know, want to know why? Because the lights are on, and I can't fall asleep on my desk because it's hard as a rock, and my arms barely help.
Morning, it just sucked. I just had no energy, so of course I would sleep during class. A lot, to the point where kids would probably know me as the sleeper. I don't know, just something about that 7 a.m. wake-up time just knocked me out at the end of the day. By the time, like, 7th period rolled around, I was just slumped. And of course, the sleeper is pretty chill. They really don't do anything, they just sleep. Next up, you got the clutch kid. This kid will come in clutch with any sort of schoolwork whatsoever. If you need help with the homework, he's got you. If you need answers, he's got you. The clutch kid is just a beast. Mr. Jones' home...
Some of my homies with the homework, or not the homework, but just like the schoolwork in general, and some other people.
Homework was due the next day. You pull it to the class and shit, you forgot to do it. The clutch kid has got you. Bro is seriously a lifesaver. And you get those answers down in T-minus 5 minutes before Mr. Jones gets his slow ass there. And Tess, I remember letting motherfuckers cheat off me. We would get like a whole operation set up where he would either drop his pencil, pick it up, and then slowly look at my paper for answers. Or I would he would nudge me, and I would give him a hand signal for the answer, like whatever letter it was for multiple choice. It was like a whole ass sting operation. Because fuck school, am I right? That one motherfucker that says men or women ain't shit. Why is this even on? They got the big...
Nah, not the... I like to call those people the... You know, racist, right? Don't be racist. It's bad. It's bad, boy. But we all know it's bad. Oh, I think there's another word called sexist. If you know what I mean? And basically that's just like disliking a certain gender. That's basically what those people are. And it's not cool either. Just because the majority of girls or boys at your school are annoying doesn't mean you gotta hate on them. There's way
biggest ego on the planet, and they think they are better off without a man. Basically, throw up a middle finger to all men, like, oh yeah, men suck. Like, just because you listen to like one Cardi song and you hate one guy in the school, that doesn't mean all men suck and you're better off without them. And that doesn't mean you're better than everyone either. They need a nice dose of reality. Then you got the
a nice flick in the forehead. Dunk.
Musty kid. How do you smell this bad on a Tuesday morning? Like, seriously.
Oh,
like, you can smell their body odor from like half a mile away. Like, it's crazy.
Like, for some reason, then, honestly, any kid scent that I'm not used to smells kind of weird to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Easy. Like, it really isn't that hard. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and explain how to take a shower. But dude, the must is just gonna distract me. Mr. Smith's just gonna be blabbing on about the mitochondria, and my brain's just gonna be focused on the musty kid. Like, I see some people saying, like, oh...
I'm just gonna be listening about, like, ratios and shit. Well, the musty... I can smell that kid's must from a country mile.
Yeah, I haven't showered in weeks. Like, how the fuck? Next up, you got the absent kid. What does this dude do in his free time? Where does he go? It's a serious question. I don't know where he goes. This guy could be like...
One girl in my school, her name's Lily, and she always just tries to fake out being sick. Like, she says she gets sick all the time. Like, she got sick with COVID. She's throwing up and shit. And she was gone for like 3 weeks, almost like a month straight. And then the next week, the week after she showed up, the next week she was gone as well. Like, she's always absent. Like, she's just trying to skip school. Ooh, like, damn, bro. How have your parents not caught on to this? Or maybe she is always sick 24/7. And her friends are like, oh, she's obviously sick. Either they know that she's also lying, or they're just gullible. Anyway, Lily, if you're watching this, put me on the method.
Absent for like a whole month and then just show up randomly. Like, it's different if you got something going on in your life. Like, okay, that's different. But like, if you're just not going to school, then you're the absent kid. I mean, hey, me personally, I would love to be the absent kid. There's nothing wrong with that one. Like, you could just be walking into class one day and you could just see some random...
absent is because, well, at the end of every quarter at my school, you get all your work done, you get to go on a field trip. And recently, it's almost here from a third one. It's the time for the roller rink.
PC spawn in that you've never seen.
Yo, what's up, Teach? Hey, Tyler, where you been? Good morning, buddy. We missed you being around.
Wait a minute. Who is Tyler? Wait a minute. Oh, I remember from the beginning of the year. That's right. Then you see him for that one class, and he never comes back after that. And 1 month later...
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
A few months later, he could just pop out again, like Polo G. Like, these kids' consistencies are like rappers dropping music. The speaker kid. We all know this kid. This kid will be blasting, like, NBA Youngboy in the hallways, like in between going to class.
I mean, I don't have a kid like that in my school. But damn, bro, I respect that kid for doing that.
He's just carrying around this big-ass JBL speaker with him. Like, I'm not trying to listen to NBA Youngboy and Lil Uzi Vert at the same time. Like, damn. Like, they're both good, but, you know, I don't need to hear them at the same time. Or it could be the SoundCloud rapper promoting his music. That would be tough. Like, so I'm sorry, but, like, I don't want to hear your SoundCloud music at 7 in the morning. Then you got the quiet kid. Now, I can already see the comment section. Haha, school threat! What comes before 47? Or whatever goofy shit TikTok said. TikTok has destroyed the quiet kid reputation. But let's be honest, it really...
I mean, at my school, like in 2nd grade, I was a quiet kid. Nobody did this joke because no 2nd grader knew what the fuck TikTok was. This was like 2021. Even though it exists, nobody in my class knew what the fuck TikTok was. I mean, I knew what TikTok was, but that's only because my mom watched it.
Really all depends on how the quiet kid is carrying yourself. Like, if you could be quiet and just be dripped out, an athlete, he could be, like, pretty involved with the school. Or maybe he's just a complete Eugene and he's got something on him. We'll just say that. And I'm praying none of you come across the Eugene in your lifetime. Then you got the ho-ho-ho. The school who will give the box about...
Oh, the T-H-O-T, bro. Nah. Hell nah. Bro. I want a minute, Mom.
Anybody that walks. And of course, you're going to be hearing rumors about how, oh, it went down with the whole football team, the basketball team, every goddamn sports team on the block. In the goddamn state as well. Might as well throw that in there too. It's crazy how for the streets these people are. And if you're in high school and you know this person, do not get in a relationship with them. That is a big no-no. It will end in like 2 weeks or she might cheat on you. She already has the street reputation, so don't do it. Then you got the nothing.
Yeah, sometimes, like, I haven't really had a THOT in my school, but there's still some kids, like, my friend Carter, he's always trying to get into relationships, and he's gotten to know quite a few, ever since, like, the 4th grade, like, dude, it's elementary school, what you do with your life? I always told him, like, yo, quit on the relationship calories for a minute.
Kid. This kid just sits there in the middle of gym class and does nothing. We all have this kid in our gym class. They just sit there and do nothing. They just watch everyone, I don't know, play football, basketball, whatever sport it is. And some units, I kind of wish I was that kid. Because fuck playing soccer. I'm not Kylian Mbappe out here. I suck balls. Hey, yo, Paul. I'm trash at soccer. Yo, Duck, you a young prodigy? Yes, sir, let's go. And we fall. Like, I'll somehow end up slipping on the gym floor. It's bad. Like, you don't know how bad I want to be that kid during soccer. But I suck it up anyway. Do we need another pause? The big backpack kid. I used to be this kid in middle school where I would carry this big-ass trapper keeper around the hallway. You know, the thing with the... you put all, like, your schoolwork in? It's like a little briefcase thing you carry around your shoulder.
Everybody has a binder in my middle school.
So goofy. Well, I need to get my trapper keeper. But yeah, overall, this kid has a big backpack. Yo, no shit. I mean, I was kind of this kid in high school, too. I'm not gonna lie. I had a pretty big backpack. But now that I'm in college, I carry, like, nothing. Motherfuckers will be like, whose big-ass backpack is this? And then, yeah, I gotta say me. It was like a big boulder. I don't know why it was so heavy. Maybe it was, like, the brand of backpack I had. It was like my computer and my schoolwork. That was about it. And a lunchbox, because fuck school lunch. If you've seen this video, you already know what I'm talking about. Next up, you got the Menace. And now the Menace, he's just on demon time.
Every class, like, every kindergarten had a Menace, like, and if you don't, consider yourself lucky. I had a kindergarten Menace. And oh boy, did he live up to his name. But that's probably for another day.
Timing the entire day. Doesn't matter what time it is. 7 in the morning, he'll be on some devious ass shit. He'll be over there yoinking soap dispensers from the bathroom. Like, they could start like a food fight. Like, they could just do the most to get in trouble. Like, they live in the principal's office at that point. Or sometimes they did barely anything and still get in trouble. The kid just gets in trouble all the time. No matter.
Exactly. Like, my friend Carter, he's kind of a menace. Not really. Like, when it just like, nowadays, like, he does something pretty bad. Like, when it does something, like, when it just gets a little obnoxious, he gets sent to the office, you know. Well, even when he does stuff that's not even that bad, he still gets sent. And my earth science teacher says, "Dang, you don't have to do that next time, but that is a little bit dramatic." I'm glad my earth science teacher's on that side. Shout out to Miss Richards.
No matter what he does. Next up, we got the instigator. Now, this kid is just looking for a fight 24/7.
Like,
bro thinks he's the top dog.
Okay. The lesson we gotta learn from these guys: don't try to get into fights and drama. Avoid that shit at all costs. Unless you gotta really defend yourself, then I guess throw some hands.
Top G. Like, out of nowhere, you could just, like, be sleeping on, like, the school lunch table. You can see some kids, like, ready to duke it out, like, yo, you wanna go? You wanna go, bro? Then they throw, like, a few slaps, like, nothing crazy. They just instigate, they start beef. Then we get the honorable mention, that one kid that records the fight and says, World Star! Bro always recorded the most boof.
Yeah, bro, this is, like, back, like, when, I think the iPhone 10 or something? I don't know what time it was, but it was before a while. The camera quality was still not the greatest. It's still a bit later.
Quality, too. Like
not ever, because let's be honest, not a lot of people had really great phones. I mean, I have a Google Pixel 9a, which means, that sounds fancy, but it's a Google Pixel 9, and it's just smaller. It's like an iPhone in a way, kind of, not really. I don't know, it's kind of just a normal phone.
That shit's not ending up on World Star. Like, he's got this vlogger type of video that he wants to post to World Star. Like, it's not that intense. If you enjoyed this video, I got you. We got another one right there.
Well, that's really it. His video's been going on for a while now, so I'm gonna sign off. Peace.